Hey everybody, meteorologist Brian Good here. It is now just after the 2:15 mark here on this Tuesday. I was trying to find a clock somewhere. You got all these computers, but I can't find a clock. Anyway, I want to talk about the pattern ahead when it comes to the rainfall that's coming our way for tomorrow and the wind. And then, of course, talk about next week, since I already teased about that a little bit on the post earlier on today. All right. That was a nice face, wasn't it? All right, here's the latest on the radar. You see just some cloud cover, pretty scattered clouds in the area, nothing too major really taking place. But we are noticing the rain breaking out, pretty scattered in fashion. This is expected. It's pretty dry and advanced to the front. We're really not going to get our main rain until this band gets better organized. That is the rain we'll see for tomorrow night. And if you look carefully, look at the snow breaking out. South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa heading toward the Twin Cities. Get ready. They're prepared for their first accumulating snowfall of the season in that area. Not for here, though. In fact, for here, what we're talking about is just clouds around the area. You see cloud cover breaks up at times later on tonight, but then tomorrow, by 1 o'clock, here comes that band of rain getting organized. That rain will continue to push through as we head into tomorrow night. And now it looks like the timing may get it out of here a little faster than earlier thought. It could be off the radar completely by the time you guys get up and go to work on Thursday morning. In fact, we'll get some sunshine in here by mid to late morning. Now, this is what I was hinting to on the blog for next week. The GFS went to a colder look. The Euro was going crazy. It had the light blues all the way down into Kentuckiana. Kentuckiana, by the way, is right, there's where we are, right in that area. But it had the dark blues and light blues all the way down into the East Coast as a deep low pressure developed off the eastern seaboard. Well, you can see what it's done now. It's taken that low a little further to the north, and it's not as deep with the cold air. It cuts it off mainly across southern Indiana. So doesn't look as brutal as it did earlier. That was the worry, is that it was struggling with how to handle this. It looks like there will be a storm of some point, of some portion here across eastern United States. How deep it goes is the big question mark. There's still a chance it could bring down that really cold air next week and become a bigger storm than models are showing. The European rarely gets big mistakes like this. So if it's trying to struggle here with what's going to happen, that's a sign of problems developing next week when it comes to how this is going to evolve. So stay tuned. It does have the rain-snow line, by the way. We usually are familiar with this on the maps a lot. The rain-snow line is that dashed dotted line there off to the north of us. So this is a rainmaker, according to the Euro, colder air there off to the north. I did look a little further beyond, though, into the GFS, looking at the northern hemisphere. So you get your bearings right. This is the Arctic Circle up in here. Kentucky is right down in here. And this is pretty much the ring of the cold air for this time of the year across the northern part of the United States. And notice how I want you to look at the light blue shading more than any color. We've got some light blue showing up across the Arctic, heading into areas of Siberia. And we've got some cold air showing up not far from Greenland, and a pretty mild air here in the United States. But look what happens as we head toward the latter portion of November. We start to see much more of that lighter blue start to show up now across the northern hemisphere. We're waiting for this. The cold air has been recharging itself and getting better organized, and it's showing it starting to make its way into the United States at this point. It's hard to tell by the color here. We can change color so you can see a little bit better. Let me switch over to the white so you can see it. Right in through here, you see how the dark blues start to move in into the United States. So the big question is this it? Is this going to be the mother lode of cold air that's going to try to work its way into the eastern United States as we head into the month of December? We don't know that yet, but I do think the pattern is setting up for that. It may be the flip to get to that point, may be Thanksgiving week, the way it's looking right now, and we'll really feel the effects the first week of December. And between now and then, I don't think it looks that bad. We just got to figure out the storm for next week. It could very well be a very warm rain thunderstorm maker for us and no cold air. And then again, it could be a little bit of a different story. It's a very complicated setup, so I wouldn't get too worried about it right now. Just let you know we're watching it. We're keeping an eye on it. And all we're going to do is keep you updated day by day. I guarantee you tomorrow when we look at it, it will look a lot different. Have a good rest of the afternoon. Kevin's up here shortly. He'll be talking more about the rain coming in for tomorrow. And I'll be on at 6 o'clock talking about the fall color and how your time is running out to enjoy that.